Hello, hello everybody. My name is Ziyan, and today I will be talking about a teacher's schedule, teaching children classroom cleanliness and organization. The main idea is this 4-day plan focuses on educating children about cleaning and organizing their classroom effectively. It emphasizes the importance of maintaining a tidy learning environment to enhance productivity and overall the understanding of being responsible through interactive activities and guidance from educators. Children will learn valuable skills that promote responsibility and their understanding of the surroundings. These are some inquiry questions. The first one, factual. Why do we use soap and how does showering help us? Conceptual. How do we know that soap removes germs? And how do we know that after doing mop, the germs are gone? Debatable. Is using bar soap better than using hand soap? These are learning outcomes for one, day two, day three, and day four. To ensure classrooms are conducive to learning, start by decluttering the classroom on day one, organizing desks and creating designated areas for the students to clean. Day two, focus on the cleaning surfaces like desks and whiteboards. Day three, tackle floor care by sweeping, mopping, and using doormats to effectively keep the classroom clean. On day four, they should organize and restock supplies, ensuring that they are easily accessible for the students and they're also labeled. These tasks, daily tasks, will help maintain a clean and tidy environment that fosters a better learning environment and also reduces distractions and promotes focus in the classroom and also creating a conductive space for both teachers and students. On day one, two, and three, tuning in, the first 3 days they will get to do some experiments and they'll get to know the importance of cleaning and why we should do it. This is the legend. Red means the first day, what task they have to do. Green, the second day. Blue, the third day. Purple, the fourth day. And pink will be homework. This was the first day. They will watch this video, keeping your classroom clean and hygienic. And this video will help them understand the importance of keeping their classroom clean. Then on day two, they will read a chapter called Good Habits, and then they'll read page 48. And then on the next day, they will discuss what they have read and they will also get to answer the questions in the notebook. On the third day, they will do an experiment on how germs stay away if you use hand soap. This experiment is used as a link and a video below. This is a link made by Mommy Poppins that can help the kids understand why cleanliness is important. So basically, this experiment talks about how dish soap moves away the pepper particles in the water. Okay. This is the homework for the kids on day three or day two. They can read this and then discuss in the class after they're done reading the chapter. Like on the next day, they can discuss what happened at home and what did they do and what did they not do through the chapter. On day one, two, and three, sorting out. On the fourth day, they will be paired in a group and they will be put in sectors. These sectors will be clean, and then the teacher will grade them on a 10 out of 10 scale on cleanliness and how organized it is. Okay. So basically, on the third day, the teacher will write a task on the board and not enter the class. And when the students come, they're tasked to clean. If they do not clean, they will not get playtime. If they clean, they get playtime and they have fun. On day four, they will be doing these group activities. With the station one, the kids will get the station one. They'll get to choose the partners, and they'll be in three groups, and they'll do similarities and differences Venn diagram, and then they'll talk about a clean and dirty classroom. They'll do differences and similarities. And then after that, they'll all group together again, and then they'll make a short play on a fantasy story on cleanliness. Station two will do cause and effects, and the first cause and effect is throwing trash in the is throwing trash. What is the cause and effects of throwing trash? And then the second cause and effect will be why is it important to clean our classroom? The cause and effect. And after this, they'll find it a cool experiment to show the classroom, and it should be related on cleanliness. Station three, the group will discuss orally about the things they have done in these 4 days, and then they'll do a compare and contrast, and then they'll present to the classroom of what they've done, and compare and contrast. In day four, they will discuss orally again, and then they will read a story about cleanliness, and they will talk about why they chose it. Okay. So now for the presentation and feed forward, the group, after they're done presenting, they should use these 4 simplified questions for the group to answer after the presentation. What was the main point they wanted to share? What was the hardest part of giving your presentation? How did you feel while presenting? And did the audience seem interested during your presentation? The feed forward by the teacher and audience can, how can you enhance the clarity of your message to future presentations? What strategy can you use to increase student engagement during your presentation? In what ways can you improve your delivery style to better connect with your students? How can you incorporate more interactive elements into your presentations to encourage active participation? What steps will you take to gather feedback from students and continuously improve your presentation skills? Day 1, 2, and 3, the prior knowledge testing can be used before the unit or when the unit starts. Does the child know how to do basic cleaning practices, and can they clean a clean part of the class? Formative, they should write a story and they should make it about cleanliness. And then the summative should make a fantasy story about hygiene, and then they should use appropriate actions and have a good moral to the story. Okay. So basically, for the student reflections, after they're done with all of their presentations, they should answer these 4 questions. What was the most interesting thing you learned during the presentation? Did the presentation help you understand the topic better? Why or why not? What part of the presentation do you think could have improved? And how did the presentation make you feel? These questions are straightforward and can help the students reflect. These are the homeworks. They can use the read the chapter looking after my body. They will discuss good habits and what to do and not, and then they can discuss with the teacher. And another homework can also be to do this experiment and show their parents how cleanliness happens. And this is the teacher reflection about how they've taught their classes and what they've learned. And this is a small bingo the students can use during the during their time at home, and then they can tick it, and then whoever is the first one to complete can get a prize.